Hello, my name is Joe Peterson, President of Achievement Builders Corporation. This is an online web-based practice program company. We have a series of 3 videos. The first 2 dealt with how students and how teachers would get their reports after taking tests. And this is the final of the screencasts dealing with how a principal would see each one of the teachers inside his school building and every one of the students inside those teachers' classes. Now I remind you that in the new name school that there was just one teacher, and that's Mrs. Brown. We know that in most cases there would be many more teachers and classrooms inside a school, but for demonstration purposes and simplicity, we will just use Mrs. Brown as the teacher inside the no-name school. And in the no-name school, we've appointed a principal. It's going to be myself, Joe Peterson, and I've created a username and a password for myself. My username will be my email address, joeped@wideopenwest.com, and my password would be 4316. And after logging in to this particular report area for principals, I am going to be able to see every teacher in my school by grade, and also be able to see all of the students inside those teachers' classes. I will actually be able to see what Mrs. Brown saw as a teacher, but I will get a view of every teacher inside this program. Now, in viewing this, I must remind you that, again, this is a drill down report, so students will only see their report. A teacher, Mrs. Brown, will see her report, and a principal will be able to see every class report. So I am going to choose to open up Mrs. Brown's classes and look for the students inside those classes as a principal. Now this is what Mrs. Brown can see, but I again remind you that I would be able to do this with all of the teachers in the school. And for demonstration purposes, I will open up the roster inside 6th Math New York class, and I should get those 2 students that Mrs. Brown has in those classes, and that would be Sid Nose and Bronx, Queens, New York State student. So there are 2 students that we'll be looking for, and in this I can get myself the same standards report that Mrs. Brown was able to get, and inside that standards report I'll be focused on looking at where students are strong and weak in their areas of standards. And this is a math class at the 6th grade level. I'm finding that Sid has problems with measurement. I'm also finding that Bronx Queens has an area of measurement. Now I can hover over the word measurement and I can see exactly what that particular standard will be testing. It might also be important to hover over additional help with measurement, because if I click here I can get the same link to remediation that a student and a teacher can get, but as the instructional leader in the building I might be more focused on the class average, and knowing that maybe all classes of 6th grade might have a problem with measurement, there would be an important focus that I may want to bring in as a teacher day or a professional day. In effective research as an instructional leader, I might want to bring in some sort of program that would help my teachers with strategies to improve in this particular area. So as a principal, I can glean from these reports not only individual students and how they're doing, but also classes and how they're doing, and maybe grades within my school that have difficulty with certain standards that may need to be given strategies on how to improve in those areas. Maybe also teacher meetings by grade level would also be important to discuss this particular report. That concludes the final report for ABC in video screencasts. If you have any questions, you again can email me at joeped@wideopenwest.com, or you can call me directly at 630-986-7206. Thank you.